Donnie-Don't-Give-A-F has had a very difficult time in school and in life in general. Donnie comes from a tough home with parents who are not around for him a lot. He has had some very unfortunate interactions with authority figures that have turned him against authority in general. And he has had a lot of teachers who have not given a shit about him or what he thinks or even cares. They're just there to run out the clock. You are going to have the opportunity to make a positive educational environment where these students can begin to move past those habitual, enculturated attitudes and have a positive learning experience. You can teach me whatever you want, just as long as it's something you're passionate about and you want to share with another human being, because that's the foundation. Genuine, pumped, motivated teachers and learners. That's the foundation of a good educational encounter. You have a big smile that says you have something inside that you want to teach, don't you? You do. Yeah? You want to teach me something?
Okay.
Okay. Now remember, you get to be an agent for positive change. Let's make this good.
I'm going to teach you how to draw a cow. Okay? I want eyes up here. Alright, so I'm going to go step by step. And if you don't pay attention, then you're not going to be able to learn. So I need eyes up here. And if you want to do it with me, you can stand up here too. How old are you? Wait.
Senior in high school.
You're a senior in high school. Well, if you're going to be acting like that, then I could just stand here and just be like this the whole day if you're not going to be listening. I can do that too. And I think I'm pretty good at it.
Wait. I'm sorry. I was in my own head. Are you saying right now that if I just chill out here and don't pretend to be interested in you drawing a fucking cartoon cow, that you're going to go into a standoff of power with me and see who can get bored first? Fucking school, man. This has been my whole fucking life.
Is there anything else or any other animal that you would prefer? You can choose. I'll give you two options. I'm pretty good at a turtle, if you think the turtles are cooler.
This is a fucking joke, man. I get to draw a turtle or a cow. You know that I tried to skip out on this class once and I got to be a truant? That was what they called me. I don't want to draw cows and turtles, and you're calling me a truant. This is fucking bullshit, man. Y'all can talk to me in my brain. If you want me to be a better student, you can do that. If you want to give her advice on how to improve this educational system, you can do that.
Pay attention, Donnie.
Let me throw this out there for you. I have enough brain to look down here, to be despondent, and also to be absolutely aware that she is about to draw a turtle and or a cow on the board. I'm giving her enough attention, and I really don't feel like giving her any more. You dig? This is a waste of my time.
Try to find a real purpose or something. I don't know. Try to get to know him.
So we can go ahead and just do a free draw. So if there's anything that's on your mind right now that you just want to let loose, even if it's not like an actual drawing, you could just scribble on the piece of paper. I just want you to let it all out so we can start fresh and get it going.
Okay.
How does that sound? Does that sound good?
So I can just do like anything that I want to express?
Anything that you want to express.
Can I express something that's verbal?
Verbal is fine if you feel.
Why are you teaching art?
Because it's what I love to do.
Seriously?
And I find pleasure in it. It's what helps me be sane.
How have you been insane?
Well, maybe not insane, but I've been through some rough times in my life too.
You ever had your cheekbone broken by your mom's fucking asshole boyfriend?
No, but I had my knee broken.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? By who?
By my neighbor.
Your neighbor broke your fucking knee. That's bad. What did you draw?
I tried to draw a representation of my neighbor, and I broke his knee.
Shit, girl, that's dark. I like that. I like that. I can do that.
All right. That's good. So see, there I feel like there's ways where we can express ourselves and let emotions out that don't necessarily have to be in like this violent action, but you can express yourself and let other people know what's going on, and you get it out of your head so that it's not bothering you.
That's fun, man.
See, and there's so many other things that you can draw. Anything that you're thinking of.
Oh man. I met this girl yesterday. Can I show you one? Okay. And scene. Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. So, let's talk really quickly about what just happened. We set it up with all of these positive things that we want our learning environments, ideally, to be genuine, motivated teachers and learners, to be open to different ways of doing and thinking, to have room to look and experience and explore, and to have a real sense of purpose. How did the interaction start?
With an assigned task.
With an assigned task. Tell me more. What happened?
She didn't really give him any options. It was like either or.
The student was disinterested.
And how was that responded to? My disinterest.
At first, negative. Like, if you don't, then I will, like, punishment.
Why did you do it like that after we talked about all these things? Why?
I think because when you think of teaching, like, or how I've been taught, I've never been taught in like a different way, like, or like in art class. Like it was always like we had a set thing that we had to draw. There was no other way of doing something. So that's how I've always seen like teachers teach.
So that's what you've experienced, and that's what you've seen.
Not
Why is that what
necessarily,
you did?
Because it's
Probably it worked for her, that's why.
Did it work for you? Did the stuff that you just did to me work for you when it was done to you?
well, I never questioned. Like I've never questioned a teacher. So
I think we just slip into our habits.
Slipped in, right? You just, kids being difficult. What have I seen adults do? And fine, just don't do it or you're going to be in trouble. This is how slippery culture is. What started changing things?
When you give them freedom. When Donnie got freedom.
When Donnie got free. What else?
When you connected.
Yeah, she actually like made the time to be like, okay, so why is it like, let's find a way to sort of like express like why you don't want to go to school, and let's find a way to sort of like change it so you can actually like want to like learn something.
Any other little details that you picked up on?
She
Changes
was
that-
like more interested in how he was doing and like his life.
Okay.
You guys connected, kind of.
Yeah, and that's what we didn't put up on here, right? That like connection. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it just became more like less of a student-teacher like interaction, and then more of like an individual just talking to another individual. Like it was more like open-ended.
Maybe just a different authority that is willing to talk, willing to make compromise and communicate.
I think it also could have been like she gave him respect, so he gave it back. Kind of like you have to give it to get it. Also.
Okay, so this goes along with what you were saying about roles too, right? Is equity. There's a sense of things being distributed in a fair and appropriate way within the situation. Yeah.
I like how she shared her story to kind of like get more connected, to make her seem less like a teacher and more like a human being.
Me too, right? Because I was really like, she's condescending to me, she doesn't know me, she doesn't know shit, and I'm going to call her out on this. Like, I'm going to throw out something that happened to me, but just to show her that she's not hard. I'm hard. But then she doubled down, and I'm like, didn't even know. Of course there are other people who go through shit, and all of a sudden we have that connection, we have an affiliation. Now, here's the really important question. Are these things that we just talked about, are they details that are off to the side, or are they really important parts of the learning?
They're important.
Why are they important to the learning? Like, why can't she just press me down and say, this is what you're going to do, and this is why, and I know what's good for you, and you take it?
Because it didn't work.
You're not gonna like learn it. You're not gonna memorize it or whatever. It's like reading your head. It's just a task to do, kind of like chores. So if you connect, you have like more of a, I guess, relationship to like actually learn the material instead of being like, oh, I'm just gonna draw some elements, or not.
Okay, so So then, does real life then sort of back up this claim that Dewey's saying that experience and subject matter learning, that the development of knowledge and the things people are going through as they're developing that knowledge are not separate but intimately entwined? Is that accurate?
I feel like sometimes it could be like regardless of what you're going through. But I guess it just depends like on like the entire system and how it works. Like regardless of what you're going through, everyone else's lives still go on, and it's like I don't know. I feel like it's like a big, complicated concept that's hard to kind of like put your finger on.
Okay, cool. And that's where we're going to end this. Everything is big and complicated. But sometimes having an image of what you're working toward makes all of those big complex issues a lot clearer. Because you say, how do we want society to change? How do we want structures to change? We want it to change toward a positive learning environment. So how do we create systems where that can and does happen? Cool? Something to think about. See you guys tomorrow.